My therapist asked me to write a letter to my teenage self. I wrote 12 words and had a panic attack in the parking lot. The letter said, "Stop eating. He won't love you more if you are smaller." At 15, I thought Jake would finally notice me if I could fit into size 0 jeans. By 16, I was fainting in chemistry class. By 17, I couldn't remember what food tasted like without counting numbers in my head. Jake did notice me. We dated for 3 months until he left me for my best friend anyway. "It's not about how you look," he said. "Amy just gets me better." I spent the next decade chasing smaller numbers, first on scales, then on clothing tags, then on medical charts that made doctors frown. I collected boyfriends who said things like, "You'd be perfect if you just lost 5 more pounds, and I love how disciplined you are." Last year I met someone at my nephew's birthday party. I was hiding from the cake when Maria sat beside me with 2 plates. "The frosting is incredible," she said, taking a huge bite. "I don't eat sugar," I said automatically. She looked at me, really looked at me, and said, "That's sad." Nobody had ever called my disorder sad before, concerning, unhealthy, admirable, even inspiring. Never sad, we became friends. She never commented on what I ate or didn't eat. She just invited me to things, picnics where she'd save me a spot in the shade, pinay nights where she'd have tea ready, dinner parties where she'd never once guilt me for pushing food around my plate. 6 months ago she was making Sunday breakfast when I walked into her kitchen. The smell of pancakes hit me like a memory I'd buried. "Want some?" she asked, not looking up. "I don't," I started. "I know, but the offer stands." I watched her eat. She smiled between bites, hummed while chewing, licked syrup off her thumb without counting anything. For the first time in 15 years I wanted to remember what joy tasted like. "Maybe just one," I whispered. She slid a plate over without making it a big deal. That first bite tasted like sweetness and fear and freedom all at once. I cried. She just reached over and squeezed my hand. Recovery isn't linear. Some days I still hear Jake's voice when I look in mirrors, but Maria texts me photos of every meal she makes with the same caption. "The offer stands." Last week she asked me out officially. "I don't want to fix you," she said. "I just want to love you, all of you, even the parts that are still learning to love themselves." I said yes. Then I ate half a chocolate chip cookie to celebrate. It tasted like hope. My therapist wants me to write another letter. This one says, "You are always enough. You just needed someone who could see it." Maria framed it and hung it in her kitchen, right above where she makes pancakes every Sunday.